answering the call of Christ with a smile. This Advent Recollection, online Advent Recollection on TikTok, ay pinamagatan ko TikTok on TikTok, Mission Possible, answering the call of Christ with a smile. Uh, Una kong tanong sa lahat ay, bakit ba andito tayo sa TikTok? Or bakit ba ang mga tao ay napahiligan ang mapunta sa social media? Or bakit yung iba ay lagi talagang ginagawang bread and butter ang social media? Siguro ang iba ay nasa TikTok dahil una, gusto nilang sumikat. Maraming naging sumikat sa TikTok. Meron silang 1 million followers or more. Meron silang maraming gifts na natatanggap or meron nagkakapera. Or minsan, ang iba ay nasa TikTok dahil magkakapera or may pera. Sabi nga ni Sir Joven kanina na, Father, marami kang gifts na matatanggap, kaya i-convert mo yan sa pera. Sana all magkakapera tayo sa TikTok. Or yung iba ay magti-TikTok dahil sila ay naghahanap ng kanilang jowa. Yung mga walang jowa doon maghahanap sa social media. Or ang iba ay simply gusto lang nilang maglibang, palipas oras, kaya sila ay naririto sa social media. Pero meron pa rin isang magandang kahalagahan, which I believe is the very reason why this group of ethos votum was created. At yan ay upang ibahagi si Kristo. This is the very purpose of why, hopefully, aside from gusto nating sumikat or gusto nating magkapera or gusto nating maghanap ng jowa o maglibang, but the very aim and the primary purpose na way gamitin natin na tayo ay makabahagi at maibahagi si Jesus. For us to have our mission in answering the call of Christ, siguro magandang alalahanin natin na ang pag-ibig, simple pag-ibig, gaya ng inyong nakikita ng pag-ibig ni Sir Joven sa screen, ay makapapanibago ng ating araw. Or a simple smile can surely change our mood. Kahit na tayo ay galit, pero tayo ay ningitian ng isang musmos na bata, parang mag-iba ang ating mood. Or kung minsan tayo ay out of the mood, pero nakita natin ang paligid natin ay nakatawa, parang previous slide. Parang mag-iiba ang ating mood. Or our gesture of smiling is very simple yet powerful because it spread joy and positivity. Kaya't naway sana hindi natin ipag-ikaw ang ating pag-ngiti sa iba. Lalong-lalo na ng ating mundo sa ngayon ay medyo mundo na puno ng kaguluhan or mundo na puno ng pagbabangayan or mundo na puno ng sakitan, naway maging iba ang misyon nitong ethos votum, na ang ating mission ay to make people happy and to make at magdala ng ngiti sa bawat taong nasa social media. Let our smile be a reflection of Christ's love and how it can amazingly impact those around us. Kahit nga yung emoticon na smiley or minsan nagchat-chat tayo at or may post sa GC tapos nagkamali tayo ng press ng emoticon instead na smiley, yung ating na press ay angry parang iba ang dating ng mga nakakabasa o iba ang dating ng mga nakakakita. Not unless we will say na, I'm sorry, nagkamali ako. It should be smiling and not angry. Kaya nga, the smile, this very simple smile, this very simple gesture of smile can create positivity that we will surely bring in the online world. The next slide, please. Gesture of smile is what we will bring into our means of service. Alam ko naman na ang lahat ay tinatawag na magsilbi. Pero when one is called to serve, when one is called to serve, answering this call means stepping out of our comfort zones, embracing opportunity to help those in need. Ang lahat na nagsisilbi ay nagsisilbi na kahit na hindi niya kaya or kahit na hindi siya komportable or kahit na hindi siya sanay. Pero that service is bringing others joy. It's not only our joy, but also serving in order bringing other the joy that they also needed. Kaya isang mahalaga na challenge para sa atin ay kung paano tayong magsilbi na may ngiti that makes this community of Ethos Votum different. That, napagandang pagnilayan na nitong inalagay kong challenge dito na totoo na pwede tayong magsilbi at ang ating pagsilbi ay simply to offer a service of joy, a service of smile. But how can this smile be brought into the social media? Kung ating makikita sa social media, lahat ng mga sumikat ay halos, if not all, are comedians. If one is comedians or humorous, lahat sila ay napakaraming mga followers. But we could also bring our faith with much joy na ito'y maging kaaya-aya sa ibang tao. How can we serve with a smile and make difference in our communities? Naway, later, ito'y isang maging paksa na ating pag-uusapan at pagbabahaginan kung paano tayong magdala ng ngiti sa bawat isa. Next slide, sir, please. Joyful act is an act of kindness. And every small of kindness gives joy. Ang lahat ng mga our smiling should not only remain into smile, but our smiling should surely lead into joy. Yung ating mga ngiti ay magdadala ng tuwa. At ang ating mga tuwa at ang halaga at dahilan ng ating pagkatuwa sapagkat meron tayong mabuting ginagawa. Laliman natin ang ating pag-intindi sa isang ngiti. Ngiting nagdadala ng tuwa at ang dahilan ng tuwa sapagkat may kabutihang gawa. Whether it's a compliment, a helping hand, or simply listening, these are actions that embody Christ's love. Ang lahat ng mga magagandang gawa ay lagi-laging salamin sa gawa ni Jesus. Kaya sa mga panahon na tayo ay gumagawa ng mabuti, may it be a small act of kindness, may it be an ordinary act of kindness, may it be a start of smiling to another, surely makes a difference because it is an action of building community and of building bridges to one another. Why simulan natin ang gumawa ng maliliit na bagay or kahit na maliliit na bagay hanggang ito ay magdala ng napakalaking impact sa lahat ng mga komunidad. Challenge that I leave on this joyful act of kindness is to let us practice to perform joyful acts that uplift others and ourselves. Truly, since you are here in the social media for a longer time, may it be in the other forms, ang iba nasa TikTok, ang iba nasa Twitter, ang iba nasa Facebook. Madalas, minsan nakakasawa ang mag-Facebook. There was even a time na uh, lumayo ako sa Facebook dahil feeling ko the community is already very toxic. Since every time that I've read, I browse the news feed in my Facebook, parang ang lahat ay nagbabangayan, lahat ay galit, lahat ay nagmumura, lahat ay may mga problema, may dinadaing, and so on and so forth. Parang seldom we can see of comments or views na nakakapagaan at nakakapagdala sa atin ng saya. Pero we can also make a new beginning by having this community, the community of Ethos Butum. We are already more than 1,000 of members, or already more than 1,000 of members, and surely this community can make a difference, lalong-lalo na kung ang bawat isa ay gumagawa ng even a simple gestures of kindness. Kahit naman sa mga post natin, natutuwa tayo pag marami ang nag-heart. Pero nakakasad pag marami ang galit sa ating mga posts. Because those simple gesture of even the liking or even the hearting of our post ay magdadala ng kaliwanagan, or ang iba itinutuloy-tuloy ang kanilang social media influencing dahil nakita nila na nakakatulong ito na magbigay ng magandang halimbawa sa ibang tao or sa ibang komunidad. Next slide says that our special call that we are in the social media is our call to serve is to make people to bring joy in the online world, and bringing that joy is to show the act of kindness. The third one is that joy should build a community. Jollibee is not hindi isang tunay na tao, parang isang fictional character. Pero every time na lumalabas si Jollibee, iba yung saya na ibinibigay niya sa tao. Hindi naman nagsasalita si Jollibee, gumagalaw siya. Pero sabi nga, laging bida ang saya pag nakita si Jollibee. Hindi ko naman sinasabi na magmukha tayong maging Jollibee para maging masaya sa mukha ng ibang tao. No. Pero ang sinasabi ko, that our actions, our words, our content, or our influence to the social media may form a community that brings joy to every people. Diba, by our experience, parang hindi natin gustong mapasama sa isang komunidad na napaka-toxic. Hindi natin gusto ang isang komunidad na parang hindi naman masaya, or hindi natin gusto ang isang komunidad na punong-puno ng negativity. Hindi natin gusto ang isang komunidad na laging nagbabangayan. Here, on the online world. Many might nagkakakilanlan sa bawat isa, pero ang iba ay hindi naman kilala ang bawat isa, pero pwede tayong magkikilanlan dahil or gusto natin itong isang komunidad na ito dahil nagbibigay sa atin ng saya, nagbibigay sa atin ng inspirasyon at nagbibigay sa atin ng lakas dala ang kasayahan na nasa komunidad na ito. It is our hope that Ethos Votum would be a community of joy in the online world. There are surely a lot of communities we have in the social media. In fact, in our messenger, napakarami sigurong GC na tayo ay napabilang. Pero sa totoo, I know that there are also GCs, merong mga group chat kayo na ayaw niyong buksan dahil parang napakagulo, or may mga GC na hinahide din nyo dahil ayaw nyong makisali sa kanilang gulo. But there are also GCs, may mga GC group chat na parang ang gustong-gusto mo na every morning parang unang-una mong gustong makita, unang-unang gusto mong mabuksan dahil ito'y nagbibigay saya. And these are a community because most of the people we have to admit and we have to be realistic that ang lahat ng tao, aside that they have a physical community, we also have a virtual community. And our virtual community should also be a community that truly brings us joy, magbibigay sa atin ng saya. Being part of a community enhances our ability to serve and to joy. Dito si Prof. Manny ng philosophy, alam naman, let me borrow some words from a philosopher that a human being is a social being. And as a social being, we are tend to be part of the community. Pero nang tayo ay mapabilang sa isang komunidad, naway piliin natin ang isang komunidad na magbibigay sa atin ng saya at magbibigay sa atin ng halaga. Together, we can support one another and increase our impact. Challenge is, of course, how will we build an online community that joyfully reflects Christ's love. Alam ko that in every community, hindi mawawala ang pagbabangayan. In every community, hindi mawawala ang pag-away-away. Every community, hindi mawawala na merong mga taong iba ang vibes. But how every individual calls that we maintain still is a community of joy because we are a community centered after Christ. Or I would say na ang community na ito ang nagpapasaya ay hindi lamang because we are belonging of these persons or this individual, but because who makes us joy, brings joy in this community of ethos is because of God's love or God's presence in itself. Para bagang una na naging membro nitong ating komunidad ay si Kristo or ang nagdala upang tayo ay magkatipon-tipon ay si Kristo. Without Christ upon this community, surely this community would, day after another, could bring us into division, magkawatak-watak. Pero naway, let be the foundation of our community that the source of our joy in the community is the community with Christ. Thus, I would say that in this community built after the foundation of Christ, our mission is to bring the joy, is to spread the positivity in the online world. Next slide, sir, please. Spread positivity in the online. Inasabi ko na tayo ay may mga misyon. Ang ating mga misyon, simply we can start by giving us the smile. But the smile turns into joy. And that joy is because of the act of kindness that we receive among another. And may this joy that we shared another be formed into a community. And this community is what we form in the ethos of Votum. And now as a community of online, as an online community here in TikTok, our mission is to spread positivity online. It is my hope as we once again recalling our mission this season of Advent, naway maging iba tayo. Of the many other, I am not saying that or uh, gladly or belittling other groups or other social media, pero we could also make a difference in the presence of the online community. We could always spread our content, our aim, our goal, or I do not know yet how is the mission vision of this ethos of Autumn, but it's my hope that one among the visions of this community that you form is to spread positivity, positivity that brings joy to the online world. Today's digital world, we can spread anything under our minds and under our hearts. Kaya nga, lagi nating, minsan masasabi natin, lahat ng mga taong galit, oh, ba't galit ka? Aking post naman to, aking Facebook to, ba't ka makikialam? Dahil nga, our Facebook is our own. Our Facebook is upon our advantage. Wala tayong pakialam kung wala silang pakialam kung anong ating ipoposts. However, make a difference is in our hands. While we administer our own social account, while we administer our own social community, our online community, we could also make a difference. Social media can be a platform for positivity, inspiration, encouragement, and of joy. Very reason why Christ was born into our world, though our world filled with darkness and evil, is in order to bring joy. Iisa lang ang tatay ng Panginoon nang siya'y ipinadala ng kanyang Ama sa sanlibutan upang ipamahagi ang isang masaya at masaganang mundo, dala ang pagmamahal at awa. Could also be our inspiration while we are in a community in the online world. Let this online be filled or be a platform filled with positivity, inspiration, encouragement, and joy. And always, our subject matter is reflected after the positivity of Christ. Yung ating saya, yung ating tuwa, yung ating inspirasyon, yung ating pang-araw-araw na dala na galak ay laging dulot dahil kay Kristo. Challenge on this is to use our online presence to share joy and inspiration in others with uplifting messages. Siguro after ninyong mabasa nito, pwede nating balikan yung mga post natin sa mga nakaraang araw o nakaraang buwan o nakaraang taon baka mga hate post yon, pwede nating murahin. Or baka isang post na nagbibigay ng kaguluhan, or isang post na nagkawatak o nagdahilan ng pagkakagulo o pagkakawatak. We could humbly enough, we could humbly accept enough by deleting if ever it would not cause others inspiration among another. Additional to spreading positivity online, the very core kung anong ating maibibigay, hindi tayo dapat gumawa ng kwento, hindi tayo maghanap ng kwento, but spread positivity online is always to use our own story as material. Our story matters because our story, but hopefully, since we are wanting to spread positivity and inspiration, yung ating kwento na masaya, ating kwento na inspirational, ang ating kwento na uh, encourages positive and so on, could be a story that we could always share to others. Let our stories or testimony inspire others and encourage them in their faith journey. Napakarami by experience uh, that at times our single posts could save lives from others. Di natin alam kung sino-sino ang naapektuhan or sino-sino ang nakakatanggap or sino-sino ang nakakabasa. It might be a single post. It might be an ordinary and simple post on our end. Pero sa mga tao na nasa online world ay minsan ay i-inspire, na-uplift ang ilang sarili dahil iyon ang mga salita na kanilang kinakailangan marinig, mabasa, or makita sa online world. May our stories, may our sharings, may our posts always be a content of inspiration. Let us use our online presence to share joy and inspiration with others with uplifting message. In fact, isa sa mga unang naging encyclical ni Pope Francis ay ang pinamagatang Evangelii Gaudium. Next slide, sir. Evangelii Gaudium na nagsasaad the joy of the gospel. Or this would surely mean that having the life of Christ or sharing our faith surely be a source of joy to others. Ito po yung sinasabi ko kanina na the very core and the very foundation of why this group, our group, is formed in the online world because we wanted that the source of our group is founded after the Christ itself. Kung meron man tayong isang primary source, the second might our stories, our testimonies, but our primary, ang una-una nating source of joy is of course coming from the Word of God, coming from the experience, coming from the stories, coming from the gospel in itself. Isa sa mga napakagandang sinabi ni Pope Francis nitong kanyang encyclical na Evangelii Gaudium, The Joy of the Gospel, sabi niya, goodness always tends to spread. Goodness always tends to spread. Evangelii Gaudium number 9. Sabi niya, ang lahat ng kabutihan ay dapat ipalaganap. By that, may this platform of ethos be a platform upang maipalaganap ang lahat ng mga kabutihan. Sinabi ko kanina, ang lahat ng kabutihan ang siyang magdadala ng kasayahan. lahat ng kabutihan ang siyang magdadala ng kasayahan. All the goodness surely brings joy. Kaya, no wonder, Pope Francis is telling us ang lahat ng kabutihan ay dapat na ipalaganap. There are some things that is my suggestions after reflecting upon on my reflections on how will we spread our goodness in the online world. Kung papaano natin may palaganap ang ating kabutihan dito sa online world. Na pwede ko pong masabing sana iwasan natin ang pagpapalaganap ng fake news, maling balita at maling impormasyon. Because they surely would lead division and surely put confusion to other people. Every time that we post in the online community, naging masusi tayong busisiin ang ating mga konteksto, ang ating mga resources, at ang katotohanan ng ating mga inilalahad. Sabi nga, the old adage, think before you click. Ngalawa, sabi ko dito, sana'y iwasan ang hindi kailangang mga komento, lalong-lalo na sa mga paksang hindi tayo sigurado. Avoid unnecessary comments on the issues you are not sure of. Pero kung sure tayo at alam natin, we can also share our knowledge. But if not, better to keep it by ourselves. Isama natin siyang itago na lang sa ating kaloob-looban. Tatlo, wasan din natin ang paglalahad or pornographic or violent or even a rude content. Lalong-lalo na pag ang ating komunidad ay napag-alamang isang komunidad na makadiyos, isang komunidad na relihiyoso, o isang komunidad na ang paksa ay sa Panginoon. Hindi naaakot at hindi nababagay ang isang makamundo sa isang saping makadiyos. In fact, may nabasa akong isang naging viral. I think it was last day or the other day. I don't know kung kilala nyo yung Rex the Seminarian. Sapagkat isa sa mga naging viral post niya recently kasi pinaghalo niya ang isang makamundong comment sa isang usaping relihiyon. Kaya parang marami ang hindi sumasang-ayon at marami ang mga hindi nakatanggap o hindi masyadong tumanggap sa isang pananaw. Pornographic includes words, includes graphics, and most violent pictures or rude comments, even rude comments. Bawal po ang mag-PI sa ating mga posts. Bawal pong magmura. Or sana po ay iwasan natin ang mga ganitong bagay. Because it surely would not bring goodness to the online world. Ang apat. Sana'y ating ipalaganap ang salita, ang kabutihan na naayon sa ating mga nakikita. Marami tayong pwedeng pag-usapan at marami tayong pwedeng mai-post. In fact, isa sa mga naging viral na mga post ay isang mga ordinaryong karanasan ng isang tao na nakita niya na may isang batang tinulungan ang isang pogi, sa media, ginawa ng kwento, nag-viral. Or may isang na our student, nakita na may na-disgrasya, tinulungan niya, may napapicture, ginawa ng story, nag-viral. Let all those goodness that we can see around, that surely can also be a source of inspiration among others, could also be inspire those. Our intentions is not, sinabi ko kanina, maging sumikat, pero upang ipalaganap ang lahat ng magandahang gawa na nahahango sa turo ni Kristo. Spreading the word of goodness wherever you see it, whenever you see it. Panglima, let our online presence become positive and inspiring to others. Our presence could be an influence. Tinatawag tayo na influencer sapagkat tayo ay nakakapag-inspire towards others. And so we maintain that inspiration and positivity to others. Hayaan nating itago ang ating tinatawag na mga dark spots at hayaan nating ibaon yung mga dark secrets at ating apaliganap because the online world needs inspiration, and so let our presence be a presence of joy and inspiration to them. Anim. Our story of love, share our story of love with God. Napakagandang maging paksa, ating sariling kwento, ang ating sariling storya, ang ating sariling karanasan. Ugnay kung sa papaano tayo minahal ng Diyos. Ito para sa akin ang panghuli, be a joyful online missionary. Be our mission and may our presence into the online world be a source of joy. And may this be our mission every time that we open our social media account. Para bang magising natin sa umaga, tapos tayo ay nasa social media, naway every time na tayo ay matuksong mag-post, ang ating mga mai-post ay lahat magbigay ng kahulugan, magbigay ng kahalagahan, at magbigay ng tuwa at inspirasyon sa iba. There might be other things that I miss out that you may supply after this talk na pwede na natin pagbabahaginan at ipag-share. But I allow this 7 so others can still fill in up until kung saan umabot itong goodness that we can share in the online world. Presently, may nagaganap na tinatawag na Convention of the Social Media Communication in the Philippines. Ito ay isang komisyon ng ating sa ating bansa, part of the CBCP commission na tinatawag na Social Communications. They were just recently gathered into a national conventions. And two among of those influencers in the country, religious influencers, ay ginamit ko at kinote ko dito na mula sa kanilang national convention. Isa na rito ay si next slide, sir, please. Isa na rito ay si Shane. Sabi ni Shane, as a content creator and having a platform, I make it a point that it would always boil down to the fact that I should go back to who I am. Who am I? Who I am as a Catholic. Napakaganda yung sinabi niya. Sapagkat sa anumang mangyari, alam na alam niya kung sino siya at ano ang kanyang paksa. At dala-dala niya lagi ang kanyang paniniwala. The second is si uh, Brother Arvin Barcelona, maganda din ang kanyang sinabi. On that conference, sabi niya, the best storyteller is the Lord Jesus Christ. At iyon ang kailangan natin sa ating contents. To tell true stories. It should be true and authentic. Yung sinabi ko kanina, what makes our community and our community form is because we are founded after the presence of Christ. So our source and primary source of our sharing in the online world is always of Christ, of God. Recently, attached to this convention, naglabas din ng isang article or ng isang pananaw ang Secretary General ng Vaticano on Social Communications na siguro nabasa niyo sa CBCP News. It says Vatican official to Filipino Catholic influencers, which I believe includes everyone here present. Be a witness to Christ in your ordinary life. I'd like to end this as a form of challenge at dadalhin at bibitin natin sa gabing ito. Sabi ni Monsignor Lucio, sabi ni Monsignor Lucio Adrian Ruiz, Secretary of the Vatican's Dicastery for Communication, that the concept of online missionary work goes beyond social media popularity. Instead, he said it is about using the digital platforms to share the message of faith, promote solidarity, and reach those who are marginalized or in need of spiritual support. In a world where many seek the truth, you are the beacons of hope. Please remember, it is not about how many followers you have, but about how much you reflect the love of Christ in what you do and how much you commit to those who are most distant in the need. Pagpaganda nitong pang-apat na talata na sinabi niya, it is not about how many followers we have, but always about how much we reflect the love of Christ. Jesus na muli na ating ginugunita nitong Adbento na muling nabuhay ay naway maging paksa sa bagong taon, sa bagong milenyo, sa bagong akbang na tatahakin nitong ethos photo. As we ponder Jesus' birth once again in this Advent season, may He always be our source of inspiration and in spreading the good news in the online world. Bigyan ako ni Sir Joven kanina ng biblical text na sabi niya babasahin before. And I quote and I leave this as my final words. Ang binigay niya, ang gospel verse ay itong mula sa Matthew 5:16. And yet, to summarize it all, that gospel verses, ang napakahalaga ay itong Matthew 5:16, which I believe could be our mission, could be our purpose, the very purpose why we are in the online world. So let your light shine before men, so that they may see your good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven. Let our presence in the online world shine before men, so they may see the good works of God. This, I end my TikTok on TikTok. I am Father Ramses on yes. Thank you. My last lines pa yan, sir. Click. Thank you. Ching. Okay. Salamat po sa inyong pakikinig at salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay.
Thank you po, Father.
Ito po, Father.
Ating Father's traditional